Today we are talking about Rage, which is, I think it was kind of pitched as Borderlands meets Fallout. And while playing this game, I did not get that vibe. I did get the Fallout vibe, but not necessarily the Borderlands. So, Rage was developed by id and published by Bethesda. It was released in 2011 for the Xbox 360, the PS3, and PC, and I couldn't find any sales figures on Rage. Now, this really isn't a game I've heard much about. One of my buddies says that he really likes Rage 2, so I thought, well, there's only 2 games in this series. I guess I'll start with the first one. I mean, 2011 isn't that long ago, right? I mean, 14 years at this point, almost 15. So I guess it is kind of that long ago. But anyway, I didn't really have any expectations. I didn't even know what Rage was even about. Like I said, I didn't really look into it at all. Just based upon the cover, I kind of got like maybe like a Mad Max as well. But yeah, getting into this game, I don't really know what the story is. I mean, there was lots of text that people were saying and stuff, and I think if you talk to a lot of NPCs, you get more of it. But essentially, your guy wakes up in a wasteland. He's saved by John Goodman, which is funny, and then he just starts giving you jobs, and you don't really know anything about you or where you're at or why you're there. You just start helping this dude out, plain and simple. But yeah, like I said, I mean, there's characters that give you context to things and whatnot, and I think if you talk to more side characters and do more side quests and things, it'll help you fill in the gaps. But yeah, I honestly didn't really know what was going on, and I wasn't really pulled in by anything either. Like, I just didn't care. This game is fine. It feels like Fallout, where you just do a bunch of different missions from people. You get loot, you can get new weapons, you kill bandits, and you kill mutants. But I wasn't really grasped by any of this. Like, even the shooting, like, it doesn't feel the greatest. It's not very tight, and it's not very satisfying either. I mean, it's definitely an old game, you can tell. But there are things that I did enjoy about this. Like, even though I didn't love the guns, I didn't hate them either. I like that you get quite a few of them. But you get different ammo types. There's things that you can collect that you can use to craft items, health stuff, or different items you can use to kill things. You get like an RCXD, like a little remote control car. You can blow things up. You've got these boomerang stick things that you can throw, and it kills enemies instantly usually. There's different ammos you can craft. You can get different sights for certain guns. So there's a lot that they put into this game. Plus, there's lots of side content you can do. There's different gambling games. There's card games. Like, there's a huge card game. I mean, I don't know if it's huge or not, but it reminds me of, not necessarily played the same, but it reminds me of Gwent in The Witcher. Although I thought Gwent was better than this specific card game. I mean, there just wasn't really, like in Gwent, there were side quests and things that kept you wanting to play more of that. Plus, it was fun. This one was fine. The tutorial on how to play the game wasn't the greatest. And a lot of the cards are really expensive. Like, you can go to different shopkeepers and buy cards. So, I don't know. It definitely promotes, like, replayability, and I get that, and going out and grinding and doing as many side quests and collecting things as possible. But it just wasn't great. You get cars in this too, which they're all right. Like, you can upgrade vehicles and stuff. You can participate in races to win points that you can then put those points into upgrading cars and vehicles. So, I mean, there was just lots of little side content things you can mess around with, but like, none of it was really that great in my opinion. Like, it was fine. I think this is a fine game. I don't think it's terrible. I don't see myself ever playing this one again. I'm hoping the sequel's a lot better than this one was. But like, some of the atmosphere's fun, some of the music's fun. But I don't know, like, the levels were fine. Nothing really stood out to me. None of the characters really stood out to me other than John Goodman, because he was the voice of the very first guy. And then each mission you go on, it's like at a specific area that you enter in, and then it usually ends up being like a big loop. Like, you go through this huge path of killing monsters and different bosses and things, and then when you get to the end, you can take like a zip line that'll loop you all the way back to the very beginning. Then you could leave and whatnot, because there's not fast travel. Like, there's just not fast travel. You have to drive or walk to wherever you're going. Obviously, driving is what you're going to be doing, so don't leave your car in the garage. But I don't know, like this I just didn't expect much with this game. I thought it was fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever replay this one. I am looking forward to the sequel, and because of this, I am going to be jumping into Fallout New Vegas, which I tried Fallout 3 last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. Played it for like 2 or 3 hours, and I just got stuck and couldn't really get into it, so I dropped it. But I'll probably go back to Fallout 3 at some point. Although I've heard New Vegas is everyone's favorite. Everybody just talks about how awesome this one is. So I'm going to be jumping into New Vegas, which I'm actually getting pretty excited for. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I might just play the whole month of December, might just be New Vegas, and see if I can beat it before the end of the month. Because we are at the end of the year, which is crazy. But I'm going to be doing, all of my end of the year reviews. I want to talk about all the games that were released. I want to talk about all the games I played, and then I'm going to talk about all the games that I want to play in 2026, which is crazy to even say. I'm almost 30. Oh my god. So, but yeah, I mean, I've got a few more games that I have played this year that I'm going to do mini reviews on. But, I mean, that's Rage. I don't really have much to say, to be honest. Just didn't click with me. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. If you like Rage, let me know why. Or if you think the sequel's even better, you can tell me a little bit about that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And as always, keep it rad.